So we have to imagine that the earliest doodles happened on caves, but really came into their own with the advent of pottery, because they could spin things in a circle and keep drawing a repeating mark. So probably the earliest marks were something like this, and then like this, and then like this. And they figured out they can make chevrons, and they could alternate them, right? And make interesting visual motifs. Maybe put something in the middle here, okay? And that quickly evolved into these zigzags, which are similar to the S rule we talked about. And these zigzags are pretty awesome because, again, now you're getting into the illusion of 3 dimensions. And these zigzags are great because you can totally make them 3-dimensional and go in a circle, is what I meant to say. So they can go, as long as you make the top hook bigger than the bottom hook here, it'll go around in a circle. And you can see where in the pottery studio, design innovation really took off because you had a huge market for pottery. And, you know, it's just clay. So what would make a pot stand out in the marketplace would be the kind of designs you could put on it. And so for that, you need someone in the studio making repeating patterns and designs. So we'd get something like that. So now we're going to talk today about how do you make these designs interesting. And in my doodle practice, we took what I just showed you, that zigzag there, I call it a little zigzag. And like the S rule we did before, we're going to go under and over, and back again like this, and back and over. Again, creating 3 dimensions that this is going underneath that, and this is going underneath that. And you get a 3-dimensional object, which is really great. And you could also make it so, let's say we're going to do some triangles. We're going to do a triangle here, and then going to do an upside down triangle here, and one over here. Invert it back over, right side up here, and then put one here. What am I getting to? So here's what we're going to do. The rule is this, a little algorithmic rule I'm going to generate is this. You're going to make a line like that, okay? You're going to go under the bottom of the inside part of the triangle. These are the inside parts of the triangle, and this is the algorithm. Boom and stop. Boom and stop. Okay? Boom and stop. Boom and stop. Boom and stop. One more. Boom and stop. Okay? And you see we're getting, this is very similar to the S thing we did the other day. And then you're going to come in and you're going to stop right here in the middle of this like this. You're going to stop right there like that. And stop and stop. Just don't come over to here. Stop, stop, and stop. And you get this lovely knot of 2 triangles, okay, making that lovely 6-pointed star, okay? And the question could be, can it repeat? Can you make it keep going out? Yeah, I could either do this. I can continue my motif with the S's we did, which is one of my favorites. So we can go like this, of course, and create this mandala. So we went from a pointy thing to more of an organic thing, and come back this way, which is really fun. Right? Or we could do it again. I make my triangles like this. Right? And I go like this, and I go, start with the bottom, the inside part of the triangle, right? And then come here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. You have a beautiful hexagon on the inside, but on the outside here, what do we got going on? But we can put in more triangles. I can just move this a little bit so you can see it better. And I can put on my triangle here, right? And I can put my triangle here, and my triangle over here, my triangle over here, and my triangle over here, and here. And I can have some more fun. And continue this motif out forever, really. It's a little sloppy, but you get the idea how this could continue on over and over again with a nice straight edge. If you wanted to, you can make it really beautiful. And you could add little motifs in here, in the little spaces. You could put little things that are fun. Okay, so that's wonderful. Now, for those people who want to do something more with a 4 or 8 geometry, here's a new shape, and it's called the kite. And this is actually the Greek word for this shape. You know something's important when they give a Greek word for it, and the Greek word for this shape is kite. Kite. And this is an important shape because we can make really awesome things with it. And one of the things we're going to make is this. You're going to make a circle, and then you're going to divide it in half, and in half again, and on the diagonal, in half again, and so you're going to make eighths, okay? And on each one of these points, you're going to make a kite where the long side is pointed out away from the center, okay? So here's a kite, and a kite, and a kite, and another one. You make 8 of them. 8 kites pointed out away, right? And the rule goes like this. You're basically going to make a point, you're going to go make a check like that, a long check like this. So it's going to hug the bottom, hug the inside, go around the outside and stop. Hug the inside like the S's we did before, go around the tip of here, make a point and stop here. And again, it's a stretch, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Wow, look at that. And then you come to about the middle here, just come down and stop, and stop, and stop right where this point is. Stop there. Stop here with this one. Stop here with this one. Stop here with this one. And stop here with this one. Stop here with this one. And then, while we stop, because you're going to change directions here, and you're going to go with this line. So bam, like this. And you're going to go with this line here, like that. And you're going to go with this line, like this. And you're going to go with this line here. And you're going to go with that, there, and this line over here. So it looks like it's a continuation. And again, we're going for that 3-dimensional, not looking thing. And now we have 2 of these shapes, these stars, but they're interpenetrating. I'll shade one so you can really see it. Right? You can really see the two stars. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so, and of course, you could do more with that. And again, when you want to doodle, doodling is a great thing because if you think you're out of ideas, all you have to do is take a repeating pattern. And here's some real quick things. If you think you're out of ideas, take something as simple as a square, divide it in half on the edges, and make a square that goes inside of a square, and do it again and again, and you have what I call rosettes. Okay, or here, a triangle. Find the middle, make a triangle inside, turns around, of course, and then again and again. Okay, and you can do it with a pentagon. And you can make the line a little bit like that. So you can go like this, find the middles, of course, and then go boom, 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 and then again, and again. These are very ancient techniques to create nice ordered form following a simple little algorithmic rule, okay? And they're fantastic. Another one is this. This is a very old idea. The spiral. This is a triangular spiral, okay? And we could put them next to each other to create just fantastic formal properties. But it's so silly, so simple. And people were putting these things in pots all over the world, not just in Europe and in Asia, but also in Central America. Okay, so it's a very universal thing. So please, keep drawing. Next time we'll talk more about mandalas. We'll talk about drawing people again, which is, for me, where it's all about, is making the human form interacting with the beautiful geometric world around them. So more ideas next time, and I'll see you.